and then I can show it off. That amazing card of mine with all them points. Yeah, so maybe when I'm through with this, I'll have a look at what I can spend my points on and stuff. I also, after playing this map with family, realized a little bit more about how this map works. So, that vault there, whoops, I hit more buttons than I intended to, and I accidentally went to the layout that, like, is my 3DS top screen. And I'm not playing a 3DS game right now. This is usually the layout that I go to when I'm doing, like, a cutscene in a 3DS game. But obviously, I don't have the 3DS open right now, so it's just a black screen. So, whoops. Whoops. Anyway, the vault there. So, coins will be added to it, like, with stuff that gets taken by Bowser. And stars, too. So, as more and more people land on Bowser spaces around, like, the center square, Bowser will take stars, and they're not gone for good. They're put in the vault. So we got up to the point that there was like 50 or 60 something coins in the vault and like 4 stars. It feels like this is a map that's really, really good for long games. And 1, letting the vault build up, and 2, have like the passcode get narrowed down. Because there's 2 digits that you have to correctly guess. But anytime that like one of those digits is wrong, it'll tell you it's wrong. So if someone's already guessed like the second digit is 7, 8, and 9, those options are now going to be grayed out, and now you have like a 1 in 6 chance of correctly guessing the second digit. And the moment someone guesses one of the digits correctly, it's like that is locked in, and now someone just has to guess the other ones from like limited options. So like the odds get better and better each time. Hello, thanks for coming to help. So it feels like this is a really, really good map for long games. But if you're doing like 10 to 15 turns, it doesn't feel like as justified for this map. We just did a 15 turn game here. I'm pretty sure that was for Christmas Eve that we did it, and it was still like mayhem and fun and stuff like that. But if you want to actually play into like the vault and people going for it more, then I feel like you should be doing like a 25-30 turn game on this map. This is the last stop on your helping out tour, huh? I'll need you to get at least 30 mini stars by helping out with the tasks around here, and this time we'll be sure to prevent any crooks from stealing them. Oh, I'm sure. I've come up with a foolproof plan. Feast your eyes. Ta-da! What do you think? It's impenetrable. Now we can get to work without worrying about the mini stars. So get out there and wrap up our party setup with gusto. Good luck. Hi. Rattle, 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 rattle. Imagine you just said like the most offensive thing ever. Hey, where are you heading? Rattle, 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 rattle. You're here to help Lightwave Battle. I love this one as well. We also did a game where, I think it was on this map, where we just turned off the tutorials. Right before you start a game of Mario Party, you can choose whether you want to have these tutorials or go right into the mini games. So, my family, not knowing what most of the mini games are, we just went like right into them. When I saw this, I just said like ground pound and it'll figure it out. And with like 4 actual people, like this game can get pretty intense. Is very much the case, especially with like 2 people at the end. This game and like the hand slappy one, like those are some really, really good uses of ground pounding in Mario Party mini games. Like some of the best I've seen. I feel like I really quite like them. There we go. All the mini stars of Lightwave Battle. Heck yeah. Rattle, rattle. You're good. I'll be counting on you. Rattle, rattle. Take this. Sorry to keep you. An ornament. So yeah, I feel like when I did this map on the channel as part of my playthrough here, I didn't really get it because it was like a shorter length game, and this feels like a longer length tailored kind of map. So I feel like if I ever do this map again, I would like to do it as part of a longer game, if I can coax people into like doing a longer game with me. We'll see how much time we have at Janline. I just finished installing this lift. I installed another one earlier. Would you mind making sure it's working? Oh, this one. I always lose dual mini games with this one. When I was playing this map with my family, I ended up... I got this one item that lets you challenge someone else to duel for a star, which is crazy. So there's like the challenge glove, and then there's like the star challenge glove that I didn't even know was in this game, and that was a thing. And this is the map that we played on, and I lost. So yeah, there was that. It was pretty neck and neck, but I lost. And after challenging her, I ended up forfeiting my star. So there was that. I'm realizing now that I can like tap down and kind of come to a sudden stop. Would have been good things to know before. Well, look, I'm most definitely good at this game and definitely don't lose it all the time against human players. Suck it up. Waluigi the superstar. Just accept it. Alright, Fuzzy Heights. Because, yeah, especially with long games on this map, as, like, the main center square here fills up with more and more Bowser spaces, and, like, task buff achievement earned, and people can, like, switch the directions and stuff like that, like, this feels like the map you should be doing when you want to do a long game. Mecha Koopa is sorry to prepare to launch. Are you here to help test it out? Yep, I sure am. Bam. I also learned something that I didn't realize before. It never came into play, but I realized it was a thing. There's another Boo steal thing there behind this key door. So if you have a key and like enough coins to like be stealing a star with Boo, you can go through the door this way and use Boo to steal with that. Let's take this bad day, so give it another go. So that brings in some interesting strategy. So I think this map and the first map, the Goomba Lagoon, whatever the heck thing it's called. I might be getting confused with Mario Party 8 there. But the Goomba Volcano Multiple Island one, simply amazing. Thanks for the test data. Here you can have this. Are the two maps that seem really tailored towards long games specifically. If you're afraid to test out the big one over there too, you can never have too much data. Because I feel like if you're doing like a 10 to 15 turn game, and like it's every 3 or 4 turns that the tide comes in and out, and you might just be stuck doing like the same stupid loop on one island for like a third of the game, then it just ends up feeling really shitty. Alright, I can't interact with the door. So like those maps are definitely really, really good for longer games. Same with like the Yoshi's Fruit Paradise or whatever the heck it was from Superstars, even though it was just 2 main islands. So a little bit less tame that way. And I think when someone gets 1 star on the one side, it goes to the other side. But still, that still feels like a kind of map that's more tailored towards long games. And with like the whole multiple little sections and stuff like that with this game, it feels more tailored towards long games. So I've only played that map once. Even when it comes to like playing this game with family, I've still only played that map once. The one time I did it like as part of this playthrough. Because it feels like if you want like an optimal experience on that map, you do a long game. So this map and the island one feel like the better long game suited ones. And the other maps are just like, yeah, they can be short, they can be long, do whatever you want. But these ones feel like the good ones for long games. It's embarrassing to admit, but I forgot the vault's code. I can't leave my post, so could you go ask Kamek what it is? You should be setting up the Kamek shop somewhere around here. Alright, so I can't just, like, guess stuff like that. Alright, well. Yeah, just fast forward that, sure. I just wanted to see what happened when I interacted with the vault here. Is what I kind of wanted to see. Hi. That guy's training like crazy. He doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. Yeah, this one gets like really crazy speeds as it goes on. It was really funny doing this one with my family for the first time. When it was a complete surprise to them, like, just how chaotically fast this one ends up getting. Because it does get very crazy. And yeah, no active hitbox on this after it moves. Which is nice at least. Yeah, it starts out so slow and tame, but then once it starts picking up speed, it gets to be such insanity. Oh no, don't get stuck, DK. Well, there goes DK. Donkey Kong. There goes Birdo. No more of her, or whatever the heck Birdo is. Because I know that that's like a thing that there isn't like an actual answer, and like the whatever the heck the weird situation with Birdo is in the Mario world. Some rabbit hole you probably don't want to get into. There, I did the thing. I didn't even get all that fast and chaotic. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Waluigi wins. Well. There we have it. Scarousel. I like the name too. Oh, that one-shot guy over there is having fun. Running around. Is that what he was referring to there? Great hustle out there. Be saving enough energy to help out around here. There's some other stuff that I can chat about in the meantime, I guess. I'm trying to make some, like, mixed berry jelly right now. I heard there's someone who looks just like my dad around here, so I came to see, but I can't find him anywhere. Hoping you'd have time to play with me. Hey, you'll play with me instead. Yep, sure will. It feels like there's some serious input delay. I don't know if that's a Joy-Con thing or what the heck is going on. I press the button and then it's like half a second later that it actually goes through. And I'm very confused here. When Guzma was last here, like, because he knows quite a thing or two when it comes to cooking. When we were out at the lake, he ended up putting together a decent few, like, very nice things. So I was like, hey, I want to contribute with, like, something cool, too, on the side. Like, not related to this dinner, but just make something in general for people to eat and enjoy. And so I harvested a bunch of choke cherries from a choke cherry tree that we have out there. And choke cherries are kind of disgusting on their own, in my opinion. But you can bake them into delicious things. Dang it. Is a good use for them. So I was like, I'm gonna try making choke cherry jam or jelly. I'll just like find instructions online or something like that and figure it out. Orange? Well, whatever. This is fine, I'm sure. So I harvested like a big bag full of choke cherries, and I was going to use them, and then I just never actually, dang it, got around to it. So I harvested like a big bag of choke cherries while Guzma was cooking, and yeah, never actually got around to using them, and I froze them and just kind of told myself that I would use them later. And they've been in my freezer since that summer of 2023. And now that it's coming here, it's like, okay, this is my chance to finally do it. Especially now that I've actually made jelly once and know a thing or two about how to do it. Because a few months ago, I ended up making crabapple jelly after my neighbor ended up showing me how to do that. No, what? I thought I could thread the needle between them or something. So now that I've been shown how to do it once, I feel a lot more confident in my abilities to do it, like, on my own. Like, it would be a little bit more complicated doing it, like, without apples, because apples naturally have a lot of pectin in them, and pectin is something that helps things that you're trying to make into jelly, like, gel and become jelly. So you don't need to add any pectin, it's just built into the apples, and it'll gel with just, like, the apple juice and sugar, pretty much. So, pretty easy going there. So, gosh dang it, I suck at this today! So I had to go pick up some pectin that I'm gonna have to add. So today I ended up boiling the berries, trying to get all the juice out, and it's just straining. I'm just leaving it strain overnight, just so I can get like as much juice as I possibly can. So then tomorrow during the day is when I'll actually try to make the jelly. Why are you going after me? What's up with that, huh? Yes, go after them, please. But I worried that with my bag of choke cherries, like, it might not be enough on its own. So oh my god, dang it. So I dug through the freezer to see, like, what other berries there were. And I was surprised that I still had, like, part of a bag of Haskaps. And I love me some Haskaps. Well, I sucked there. I thought that I had gotten rid of all my Haskaps after giving them to the neighbor that showed me how to make crabapple jelly. As thanks, because she had expressed interest in, like, making some stuff out of Haskaps, and she made Haskap muffins. And I gave her, like, my big bag of the rest of the Haskaps I harvested this year. Or, well, last year, 2024. I gotta remember, it's 2025 now. So I wonder if this partial bag was from, like, the year before. Like, the first year that I went out to this Haskap farm and harvested a bunch of Haskaps. So I still had a few of those, so I was like, screw it, let's add that into the mix. And then I figured, like, both for maximizing the amount of juice that I get to get, like, a whole bunch of jelly out of it. And also to burn through a bunch of stuff in the freezer, because there's been, like, a lot of stuff there for a while. I would add some blackberries that were in there, and some raspberries. So it's quite the concoction of a mixed berry blend of primarily choke cherries, and then probably secondarily raspberries. And then Haskaps is probably like the third most prominent ingredient, and then blackberries the last. With choke cherries coming from my family's lake cabin, the raspberries coming from my Oma's place with her raspberry bushes, the blackberries coming from Vancouver Island in BC, probably. It's probably part of the batch that I took home from that. And the Haskaps coming from oh, I have to grab one of them? I wasn't paying attention. And the Haskaps coming from a Haskap farm. A little bit southwest of Leduc, where Fragapalooza takes place. Whoa. Because my Haskap bushes aren't quite big enough to be producing a lot yet. One day I'll get big enough and produce me a whole bunch of berries. But that day isn't quite here yet. So, yeah, all sorts of fruits from all sorts of different places. I got stuck there. Fine, everyone else got hit. So I'm creating quite the mixed berry blend here. And when I was boiling that, whoa. Oh my god. And when I was boiling that down and, like, mashing them all to try and get as much juice out as possible, oh my god, it smelled amazing. Like, wow. Quite the berry blend there. Be quite the delicious juice to drink, I would imagine. But, yeah, I'll see tomorrow how much juice I get out of it. Whoa. Here we go. And then, cook that on up. Mash that to get away. Get me out of here. Heck yeah. Add some lemon juice. Add a butt ton of sugar. Add a bunch of pectin. Get the gel up. Put it in some cans. Can it. And then have a whole bunch of, like, mixed berry juice. Or mixed berry jelly. In a very unique kind of mixture of different things. The choke cherry, Haskap, raspberry, blackberry mix. It should... Whoa. Whatever. Yeah, I win. It should certainly be something. And just judging by the smell, like, it already has me kind of excited, and it should be really delicious. So, we'll see what that's like. So, a little bit tardy to the party with actually using those choke cherries, considering, again, they were harvested the last time Guzma was here. But better late than never, and I want to do it, like, just before he gets here so he can, like, take a jar or two home. We'll see how much it ends up making. You got a decoration item, stakes featuring Bowser Jr.'s clown car that you can use to decorate shrubs. Can't believe I had so much fun even though I lost. Well, you didn't really lose per se. Let's play again sometime. Let me know if something fun is going on and I'll come join you. Sounds like a plan. So yeah, I might just have like quite a delicious blend of things there. Maintenance is complete. Feel free to give this a shot. And it's this one. Oh, I think we did this one once. I forget who I was playing with where we did this one. I remember just playing this one once was the case. Was it as part of my playthrough here, or was it with my family on my own time? I don't even remember. I'm off. Can you still... I guess you can still clearly see if they're on the buttons if I do this. Dang it. Why would you be on there, Wario? Just to show, like, how many coins they have and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I've been working on here. So, it would be ideal to be 3, I guess. I feel like... Are all the CPUs going to be on again? It's not a bad thing if it's 4, so I may as well be on. Yeah, look. There. 3. Nice. Nice.
Round 3.
Okay, so... We... probably want nothing 3 or 4. So I may as well be on here, hoping that a bunch more hop on. Oh, I was pressing A to hop off! Like, I don't know if it's a Joy-Con thing, but it feels like there's input delay today.
Round 4.
Oh. So we want 0 or 4. So we want... Where are you? You're gonna go with 4, right? Alright, don't know why that side stayed on. Good old CPUs in Mario Party. There we go. Did they lose coins for that? Yeah, they lose 1. Okay.
Round 5.
But yeah, hopefully this turns out well, like doing it on my own. The last time that I did something with help and then tried to do it on my own, it didn't turn out all that well. When I first went and harvested Haskaps from that one farm, I ended up with my Oma's guidance making a Haskap cake. It was a rhubarb cake recipe, but just used Haskaps instead of rhubarb, and it turned out amazing. And then later on, I tried to make Haskap cake on my own time, like, to bring to a little bit of a friends gathering. A Friendsgiving, we called it, because it was year 4. Because it was around Thanksgiving time, and I tried to contribute a Haskap cake. And it kind of, like, turned out really hard, and it basically became, like, a crumble. Is what it had to become. It wasn't really a cake anymore. So it was a little bit of a disaster. A lot of people still told me that they liked it, but I feel like they might have just been, like, being nice. What might have been the case. Here, 4. That works fine, then. That works A-okay. So... Now I hope that with jelly making, that was shown, like, how to make it along with me once, and turned out great. If now I can take that and, like, actually implement it doing it alone. Or if it's gonna be kind of like the Haskap cake situation where it turned out not super great. But I'm hopeful, and the fruit juice that has been made from this already, like, has me excited, like I said. So I am hopeful here that my crazy blend of fruit jelly hopefully turns out amazing. Congratulations, to have the coins you collected. Please accept these mini stars. I want the coins instead. Is what I would have preferred. Oh, time to rack up a whole bunch of coins. Oh, we can do Rosalina's one there, and I can finally see what it's like with the motion mini games and stuff. Want to take a quiz? Sure. Yes, quiz time. Who's riding on a gear with all the coins on it? Oh, that. I was thinking about like Shy Guy running around, but the one with all the coins on. Yeah, correct. Here's a mini star as a reward. Yeah, obviously Bob 'em. Yeah, keep going with the quiz. Yes, quiz time. How many green pipes are on this board? I don't know. 1, 2. The red one over there, and at least another one on the end by the vault. Is there another one over there? Is it 4? Or is it 3? Because I think the one right side, if you don't go past the vault, loops around a far way to go to that one. I'm saying 3. Alright, well, it's 4. In that case, probably. Wait, unless the one at the beginning then counts, like the one that it connects to. It probably is 3 at the end, and then the one at the beginning, and then... A little bit of a gotcha on me there. Yes, quiz time. What does the Bowser Byway lever do? Orders lunch, catapults you, starts nap time, shifts directions. It could have been more specific there, but I'm sure you can only fit so much text in. Yes, quiz time. What did the vault keeper forget? Phone number? Their childhood? Correct. Here's a mini star as a reward. I'll keep going with the quiz. Yes, quiz time. Imagine if one of them was just like to pick up their kid from school or something like that. There's a skeleton key open, a lunchbox, a vault, a treasure box, a gate. Correct, here's a mini star as a reward. Keep going with the quiz. Yes, quiz time. What do the lights at Mecha Koopa's feet represent? Stamina, I presume. But yeah, just like their health points. How many times you have to hit them before they go down? Going with the quiz. Yes, quiz time. How many Cheep Cheeps are swimming in the pond in front of the vault? I didn't even realize there was a pond. 4. I don't think I ever really spotted it. Alright, it's 3. I knew that. I was just playing with you. Yes, quiz time. What makes this place so dangerous? The imposter Bowser in like the middle that with all the Bowser spaces and stuff. Like this specific area, I assume you're referring to then. Bullet Bills. Not like the map in general. I'll keep going with the quiz. Sure. Yes, quiz time. What are the ant troopers carrying? I don't think I even spotted them. Shiny stones? Like this seems like a mine-like place. Keep going with the quiz. Yes, quiz time. What number board is this? 7th. What? Is it like the 5th main one and then like the 2 old ones are considered like bonus ones? 5th? Oh, okay. Well, I guess it works like that then. But yeah, 7 boards in this game. The quiz for this location is at an end. Congratulations on getting all the questions right. Here's a gifted celebration of your flawless answers. Balloon! Going around this way, I want to try out Rosalina's showdown mini game or whatever it's called. Well, I'll do that in a second. I'll do this first. You want to see a Bill fly? Bill. Sure, it's probably safe. Which one? The big one, the small one? Never mind. The big one. Oh. So there's like a couple different mini games here? The small one. Oh, I hate this one. Hold on. Let's go do Rosalina's thing and see what it's like. So I'll do. Oh, that gate was already open. I'll play everyone else. Must be so tiring. It's very hard. It's fairly hard. It's a little hard. Nah, it's easy. It's a little hard. You have all our thanks. Your help has united all our hearts. Take this. I hope the rest of your test goes smoothly. Oh, we don't do our showdown mini game here? Lend a hand should you find yourself in need. Oh, I guess the party planner truck is not designed around the motion mini games at all. I played with Joy-Cons today for nothing. Well, here, sure, the big one. Do this. I assume I play as the 1 then? Yeah, I play as the 1. This one would get pretty crazy with family sometimes, I will say. Look at all these brown characters I'm facing here. Not very diverse, huh?
Round 2.
Alright, well, just get at least 1 person every time. Okay, well, there we go.
Finish.
Cool. I did the thing. Waluigi wins. My legs are starting to get cold. I have a blanket under my desk, so I'm pulling it over my legs. I'm putting my legs up. That's what I'm doing. Because I am starting to get a little bit chilly here. I just love the sight of a big old bomber bill hurtling through the sky. Alright, and you have another thing here. Yeah, the small one. Yeah, 2v2 minigame. Oh, and I have to jump here. Oh, I hate it so much. I have gotten better at it over time, but like, man, I struggle with this game, I feel like. Okay. I think the trick is just to, like, not move after you land. I think that's the mistake that I was making a lot. Was the case. It's like, I would try to course correct after landing, and then I would slide off. Either I'm actually pretty good at this game now, or, like, a patch that I just installed before this stream made it easier or something. Because I feel like before there would have been ledges that I would have slid off. Okay. Well, jump the gun. There we go. More stuff done. And some other things that I can talk about. I've been doing a bunch of 3D printing lately. Small ones just don't have as much oomph. Good job, though. Big or small, what matters is that both bills had fun. Did they now? Go ahead and take this. Extra Koopa Troopers, Shy Guys, and more will come to play in the party plaza. I 3D printed another one of these crazy dragons here that can, like, stand up in the front, which is really cool. 14-hour print, so they take a while. Printed that for Maverick Zero of Fragstaff, who asked me to print him one. I'll have to send him a message and ask if he's gonna be at Janland, in which case I can just give it to him there. Or otherwise he's gonna have to come by here at some point and pick it up. Will be the case. Because it's January now, I'm trying to consider, like, the plants I'm gonna be starting for this year's season. That'll probably be starting around, like, end of January-ish. I've been looking into, like, other kinds of 3D printed pots and stuff that I can do. So you might have seen on, like, the starting screen here, like, that little print that just finished up a little bit before starting this stream. That little tube, that hexagonal thing, yeah, that's a plant pot. And it fits into, like, this hexagon planter that'll hold, like, 7 of them and will water from the bottom. Oh, yeah, now I see the pond and stuff. So, I'm trying out these kind of hexagon tubes to give a little bit more verticality than my seed stars I've printed before, so I'm trying to print a bunch of things. I've been printing, like, tomato steaks and stuff like that. Like this one for the black zebra tomato, for example, which is like a really, really dark green type of tomato with black stripes. So I did, like, the green and black. Or a chocolate striped icicle tomato, which is red with orange stripes. So I did that, and yeah. So I've been printing some different gardening-based things lately for use this year, has been the case. So I've been using my machine a whole bunch. Takes finesse to operate machinery. The guy working down there is highly skilled at turning things on and off. Think you can handle it? If you can, you'll go far in this industry. Yeah, this one. I don't think I've ever been the one in this one. I don't believe. What happens if I just spam it? Here, so you can see the time and stuff. Okay, well, try to strategize to hit Wario a little bit there. There we go. Pretty nice. Waluigi wins. Heck yeah.